Hi guys, welcome to our first episode. We're excited to have you here. I'm one of your hosts, Myra.
I'm Megan.
Yay! So we're going to kick this off. Like I said, we're excited to talk about the paranormal, drinking some wine, and we like all things horror.
Today, we're drinking Witching Hour, a deep red blend.
Yay! Yep. So I just have to say this disclaimer first. These views and opinions that we have of what we're sampling tonight is strictly our own. We're not affiliated with any wine company, anything like that. So with that being said, let's get to tasting. Oh yeah. What do you think?
Oh my god. No, I'm just kidding. That's good. Very good.
It's really good. I like it. So what would you say out of 5 wine glasses? What would you give it?
3.5.
Okay. I knew you were going to do that.
What? How did you know?
I'm going to agree with that. I like it. I'm dry, semi-dry type of drinker for red wine. So
it's a little on the sweet side, but it's if somebody were to hand me this glass of wine, I would not refuse it.
Right. So we're going to kick it off. I guess I'll start with a personal story. My story is when I was, I want to say probably 7 months pregnant. I had someone gift me a doll. I call it the cursed doll.
Why the fuck would anybody gift you a
Well, it
doll?
wasn't supposed to be for me. It was supposed to be actually for my son. And the thing that was weird for me is it was a girl doll. Kind of looked similar to me with everything. But the legs were removed. So, yeah.
What?
Yeah, it was kind of weird, but when I first touched it, I got this nauseous feeling. My legs were tingly. Just overall wasn't feeling well. And I had been fine the entire pregnancy until I got that doll.
Who gives somebody a legless doll?
I don't know. And the person who told me that this person who made the doll, this was going to be their last doll. They weren't going to make any more. And that person also told me apparently that this person was racist.
Are you serious?
Yeah, this is secondhand information, so I don't know. When I met the person, they didn't display that to me. They were actually friendly to me, so it was just kind of weird that I was getting this information, touching the doll. So I only touched the doll twice. First time, nauseous, tingly legs. And then the second time that I touched it was shortly before I had to go into the hospital. I got preeclampsia.
Yep. Super fucking weird.
So for those who don't really know or aren't familiar with preeclampsia, you get high blood pressure, swelling of the legs, ankles, everything, and it's not good. So I had to go in, and when I decided to get rid of the doll, I gave it to a friend of mine who's actually in a paranormal group with me, and he had a hard time getting rid of the doll. He sent me pictures of scratches on his hand.
Annabelle.
Yeah, I call it the cursed doll. It was
with no legs.
Well, I didn't want to know anything about it, so my husband actually put it in the garage somewhere where I couldn't find it. They gave us all these things that we were supposed to be doing to get rid of it. It was like weird stuff that I'm just like, ain't nobody got time for that. Because it was like they wanted you to pee on it and then like
what the fuck?
Put it in salt.
It's like you got stung by a jellyfish. I would really
dig it up and bury it to the east. But at that time it was wintertime, so I'm like, forget it. I just gave it to my friend. He had a hard time getting rid of it. Apparently he sent it to these people who are experts in dealing with haunted objects. And they had the doll in a closet with all other cursed objects and dolls. When they went to go destroy it, they were talking about it. They couldn't find the doll anywhere. And they found it in a place that it wouldn't normally be. So they put it back.
I just got the chills.
Yeah. And then they had some kind of disturbance, went back into the closet. All the other dolls were on the floor except for my doll. So I'm glad I got rid of it. I haven't done any follow-up. I know. And I haven't heard anything since then.
Do you know who gave it to you?
I do know, but for their privacy and protecting them, I'm just not putting it on there. But
Whoever you are, how fucking rude. That's rude.
Yeah, it was weird. And after I got rid of it, I felt better. Everything was good with my delivery. But when I had it in the house, I was just having, bad dreams, stuff like that. So I'm glad we got rid of it. But it was a fight.
I did too.
It was a fight to get rid of it. I mean, it went through 2 people who had stuff happen with them.
Do you have a relationship with this person?
Not anymore. No. Nope. But that's it.
Could you have mailed the doll back?
I could have probably just given it back, but I was at that point, I was like worried about, offending them, because they're like, well, here's this gift and it's special because this person's never going to make any more.
I'm going to put a hex on you.
That's what
but I'm not going to hurt your feelings.
It felt like, like when you watch these supernatural shows and they have hex bags hidden somewhere and all this horrible stuff's happening to people. That's what it felt like. Like it was like a cursed doll that they gave to me, and in the intent how I feel to me to have complications with my pregnancy.
Right.
So, yeah, it was not good.
Maybe we could make our own legless doll and send one to them back. No. This has been...
Are you protecting me? Yes.
He's the bestest boy.
But yeah, that was my story. And
that's really scary.
Yeah, it was creepy when it happened, and still don't have an explanation for it. Haven't done any follow-up, so I don't know if they actually got rid of it or not.
Okay.
But, yeah. That was pretty much it.
I don't like that.
I know. It was...
That gives me, like, the EBGBs.
It was not a good feeling. And I don't, I don't like dolls per se, but I don't really believe that much in cursed objects other than Annabelle. Right. But, yeah, it just creeps me out that this happened to us. And even my husband, when he picked up the doll, he got that feeling too. Just
was
that
it
negative.
Somebody related to you guys?
Yeah.
Oh, that's even worse. He's stuck on my...
But yeah, so I mean, I'm just glad we got rid of it and it's not in our possession anymore. And
right.
I kind of want to follow up just to see what happened and if they were able to destroy the doll, if it's still out there somewhere, or if they send it to because I think they were going to send it to a haunted museum, kind of like the one that Zach Bagans has, something like that. But I don't know. So, what do you think? What do you think about that story?
It creeps me out and makes me want to do bad things to somebody that I don't even know.
Yeah, actually I wish you could have. I might have a picture still. I don't know where it is. I think I deleted everything off my phone.
But how suspect is, hey, I'm gifting you this doll. It has no legs. Or half legs. Like, what?
And how weird is that it had no legs and I started getting the preeclampsia, but I started getting the swelling from here down on my legs and swollen feet, everything. Hadn't had it the entire pregnancy. Did not have... I lucked out, so I don't want to brag about it because some people have really bad morning sickness, but I didn't have any morning sickness at all. I was nauseous once the entire pregnancy, and then all of a sudden I felt like I was going to throw up all the time.
That's
and then
insane.
Tingly legs, and then I was having a hard time getting out of bed. I was just kind of getting in that depressed mood, wanting to sleep all the time, and then I had the bad dreams, and as soon as we got rid of the doll, it's like it all went away. So it's weird. But yes.
I have choice words for that person, but I'm going to try not to say them. Oh, well, I don't know if my story can top that because obviously I feel like that is more like of a vendetta kind of.
Right.
And that's super creepy.
Yeah.
I don't know. It makes it worse.
It does make it worse.
I hope they're watching this.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
I see you, sir. Ma'am.
So, yeah, that's my story, but thank you guys for joining us tonight. If you have any paranormal stories of your own, please go ahead and shoot that to story@castmacario.com. We'll provide a link for that below. Also, if you're interested on what we drank tonight. We will put the details of it also in the link below. Go ahead and comment with any questions you have, and we'll be happy to address it on our next podcast. Other than that, thank you, and we'll see you on the other side.
We'll see you on the other side, bitches. That was rude.